even work? Sorry, I'm just trying to share my broadcast here. Only would show me. There we go. Fishing, that's like one of the most boring things like you would ever do is fishing. I find fishing is the most boring thing ever. So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another show with Moonlight with Mahlij. And yes, I'm back. Sorry for those guys or those people that were expecting me not to be back today, because I took a couple of weeks off. But anyways, yes, everybody's been asking me where I have been. So I've been missing in action because I was kind of busy with my own life. As much as I am on Facebook, I do have a personal life. And I have to attend to it here and there, So, I don't want the link, Pablo. I'm not going to come watch you fishing. Fishing is the most boring sport ever. But today's show, what I'm going to do is, because in the past couple of weeks, there has been a lot of things that have been happening on Facebook. There has been happening in the world. I think everybody's going nuts. So, we're going to go over and I'm going to tell you how you can save the world, okay? It's going to come from me. I can save the world. I am telling you, I can save the world. So, of course, it's original. See? I'm a magician. It just comes and goes. So, we're going to start because I've been posting a lot of stuff on my Facebook, and some people like it, and some people have a problem with it. What I don't understand, if you have a problem with it, you don't like it, we can discuss it, but don't come and tell me not to post it because it's my wish to post it. I can post it. Nobody stops me from posting anything on my page, okay? A lot of them have been coming and saying, oh, you're anti this, you're anti that, you're this, you're that, you're racist, you're this. Bitch, I'm brown, okay? I cannot be racist. I am not racist, okay? So stop with that bullshit of yours. Anyhow, let's move on. I'm going to share some of the things that I shared on my page. On my personal profile, not on my fan page, but on my personal profile. That's where I've been busy lately. So these are some of the views that I think what is going on in the world. I think the world is going in a really, really, really dangerous direction. And this is why I choose to speak up about it right now. Till now, everything was okay. Or I guess I wasn't awake. And I didn't see that it was a serious problem. But now I see there is a lot of problems that's going on. And people need to speak up about it, and I'm gonna do my part. And if you don't like it, you should go see a doctor. All right, so let's go on. I'm gonna go on to the first thing 2 weeks ago that I shared was, of course, Michelle Khan's incident that happened in Pakistan. Okay, that was something so horrific that had me disturbed for days. It still disturbs me till now that this is what happened. And people were coming and trying to justify. I mean, how are you going to try to justify what happened to him? I don't care, even if he committed blasphemy. Who gives you the fucking right to take somebody else's life? You are nobody from the government. You have no power. You're not in the legal system. Who made you God? Okay, so let's drop that. Then people were coming up there and trying to divert the attention. Like, the poor guy died. At least let him have a little bit, let people know what happened to him. Don't divert the attention to pointing to, oh, what is happening in India? Oh, what is happening in Kashmir? What is happening in Syria? We all know about it. We've been talking about Kashmir for the fucking past 60 years, or how many fucking years? How much more do you want us to talk about it? I'm going to talk about Pakistan because I was born there. When I see people dying for no fucking reason, I'm going to talk about it. You're not going to fucking come and tell me what to do or not to do. मुझे कोई कह रहा है कि अल्लाह तुम्हें हिदायत दे. प्लीज आप उन लोगों को हिदायत भेजो जिन लोगों ने एक मासूम आदमी को मार दिया. मुझे हिदायत देने की जरूरत नहीं है. I am very good, thank you. I'm not killing anybody else. So that was one of the things that was like, then it started. So now दूसरा वीडियो जो मैंने शेयर किया था, that was, I don't know if you guys heard about the United Airlines, right? So you guys always think I'm only posting Pakistani stuff and like anti. No, I like to share different kind of stuff, whatever's happening in the world. The airline, if you didn't see this video, basically grabbed this passenger out of his seat, banged his head, and he was bleeding out of, like, he didn't volunteer to leave, and they did that, which is totally against any of the things I go, like, I can't believe they would do that to their customer. Like, seriously. But anyhow, you know, everything that happens, there's a reason behind it. So that poor doctor, of course, he's gonna settle, and he's gonna have a good lawsuit against them, and I'm sure he's probably not gonna have to work anymore, unless he really wants to. That was one of the stories that I shared. And that was okay. People didn't come and say anything too much on it. Then, मेरे साथ क्या होता? Puneet Dimri is asking me, अगर मेरे साथ ये होता तो आप क्या करती? What do you mean? If that happened to me, if I was a passenger, I would have done the exact same thing. What this guy is going to do, sue them. He's going to probably end up getting, we have so much proof, he's going to get a lot of money from them. Anyways, United Airlines saw the effects of it. After that incident, their stocks went down and everything went to hell. And yeah, so that was another incident that happened in the last 2 weeks. Following that, then somebody sent me this video, or it was on my wall, where these two aunties were getting beat up on Pakistan, Islamabad airport. And I'm like, oh my God, again, somebody's beating up somebody in Pakistan. Big fucking news. Anyway, so I see it and I'm like, no, this is wrong. So I have to speak up about it. I post it. And then the first comment that I get is a video of before what happened and how these aunties were abusing the people at the airport. Okay, so everybody came and bashed me. Oh, you are only talking about Pakistan. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. इन औरतों के साथ ऐसा ही होना चाहिए था. These women deserved it. First of all, nobody deserved to get beaten up like this. Okay, what those aunties were doing, it's been done in Pakistan and India for centuries, I would have to say. That VIP culture that we know somebody in there, if you have a British passport, if you have a Canadian or US passport, you're better than other people. This thing happens, so don't be a hypocrite. This is deep into our roots, okay, in Pakistan and India. So those women were doing exactly what all you people do. Okay, so all these people that were like, oh, they should have been beaten up. They should not have beaten up. As soon as she crossed the line, they should have put them in handcuffs and arrested them and put them on the bleachers and put them in a room. Don't talk to them. That's it. That's how you have to do that. This is exactly what would have happened in any other civil country or in Western country. They would have been arrested. You don't want to escalate that thing. They escalated it. They took the abuse for so long and then they started beating them up in public and made themselves look bad, you know? So didn't make sense to me. People were again coming up there and arguing about it. Anyways, it's just like my mind just goes like, what kind of person are you? Instead, I understand both were in the wrong. Both were in the wrong. Not them, they're right, not them. It's the way Pakistan system is. You know, like, look at the top people. They're the most corrupt people. They get the VVIP treatment. So what do you expect from the Awam? They're gonna do the same thing. So anyway, and Pablo has been like, he's been following me in all those incidents. Alright, so that was one more video that I shared of the aunties. And then there's this one video that I shared yesterday. Just to give you an idea that I share news from all around the world. Okay? I personally found this video very hilarious. And I will give you my personal views on this a little bit later. I want you to watch this video with me though. Because I want you to hear what she's saying. It's pretty funny. And be careful, guys. This can happen to you as well, okay? So. Oh. Okay, you don't need to hear it. I can hear from them. At least he's taking the beating. So, all right, let me turn this around. So, that video is this guy is getting his ass kicked. Okay, let me explain what is happening and what they're saying. So apparently, what it looks like is that he cheated on his wife, and that kind of looks like his auntie or his mother that is beating him up, because apparently they had to take the other girl and get an abortion done. So that's why he's getting a beating, because somebody got an abortion and his wife is standing there saying, oh, he ruined my life, la 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 la. Now, my opinion on that, a lot of people were like, okay, you know, what if you reverse that situation? You can't really reverse that situation, because a woman can't really get a man pregnant and then force a man to get an abortion. So that exact situation cannot be reversed, okay? So in that exact situation, when a man does that, this is exactly how he should be handled. That is my personal opinion. Yes, I am all against violence and I'm all against like physical beating, but like that wasn't even a beating. Come on. They weren't even hitting him hard, okay? And I have to give it to him that he took it. Second point, in India and in Pakistan, how many of us have had juti on us from our parents, from our aunts, uncles? How many of us we've had it when we do stupid things like that? This is exactly what you expect when you go home. So, oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cover that one too. So, anyways, that guy deserved it. Okay, I don't feel bad for it. He deserves it. He caused somebody to have an abortion and somebody to put against. I'm not saying the girl's not at fault. Okay, before we go and like, oh, girls do it too. Girls do it too. Yes, but a girl cannot get a man pregnant and she cannot force a man to go have an abortion. All right, so let's clear that and cut the bullshit. Okay, so yeah, this one was one where I had a lot of people come argue with me. And then the latest one that I woke up today and there was like huge amount of comments on it, and it had nothing to do with Islam. I didn't post anything to do with Islam, and I didn't post anything to do with Pakistan. But some people came and they tried to make this into a Pakistan-India issue and then Islam and non-Islam issue. Don't make my posts and turn it into something else. There's a lot of that happening on Facebook, and there's a lot of trolls that try to keep doing that. Don't put words in my mouth, okay? All right, so this one is UN puts Saudi Arabia on Gender Equality Commission. So for anybody that didn't understand, now UN is going to be, Saudi Arabia is going to be kind of defining gender equality. They're on that commission. A country where you cannot drive as a woman, a country where you're not allowed to leave the house without a man, a country where you cannot walk outside without being covered from head to toe in black sandbags. They're going to decide on mine and your behalf, if there's any women watching there, what UN has to decide on women's rights. Like, how fucking hypocritical are you? Or if you're trying to show the world that you haven't sold out, I mean, like, try a little harder, because you're not. All this money, of course we know you're sold out. You're sold out. We all know that, but my life depends on it, and I do not want you to give any part of it from my side to that fucking country that does not represent women's rights. Okay? Women's rights only mean one thing in that fucking country, is to follow whatever the man tells them. That's it. That's all you have in that country. You don't have anything else. Anyways. Right? So, yes, this was the latest thing. And इस पे भी आकर लोग शुरू हो गए, oh, India में हो रहा है, like, fuck this and this, oh my god, yes, we know, everything, I know everything is happening, but everything has been happening for so many years. Go Google it, you will find people talking about Kashmir, you will find people talking about Syria, you will find people talking about a lot of other things. But I choose which one I want to post. Otherwise, if I was like posting every single day, I would have no life. I'd be sitting on Facebook like I do some days all day long, which I can't afford to do that. All right, so, oh yeah, there was one more. Now, I don't know what exactly is going on in the world these days. Like, it's fucking going insane. So this woman was caught doing, what is it? Female genital mutilation, which is illegal in US. So she was caught in US. I forget. It was Detroit? I think it was Detroit. She was found there, and yeah, she's been doing that since 2005. 2005, she's been chopping and doing this procedure on girls that are 5 years and up. I mean, like, what kind of people are you letting into this country? Seriously, where are your values? I left one country to come to another West country so I don't have to fucking see this shit happening here. You're letting the same people up here. You know, so my daughter is growing up. God forbid, like, I don't even know my granddaughter is gonna have her genital, like, fucking mutilated, because by that time, this fucking place is gonna be, like, all Islamic. You know? Please tell me where I should go, because I find the whole West, the whole Europe, everywhere, Canada, it's been fucking taken over by these stupid things. And we find it. Don't tell me that we don't find it. Yes, we find it. We find it. It's just people cannot speak up about it because they keep getting bullied. Okay, like, I've been bullied. I've been called anti this, anti that, fucking racist, bigot, blah, blah, blah. She's a bitch, she's a whore. When you do not have a fucking argument, you're gonna come down to calling me names. Come with a fucking argument, or don't talk to me. If only thing you have is calling me names, it's not gonna freaking work. Because, like I said, now I live in Canada. This is my country. I've lived here for 20 years. 20 years is a long time. I didn't even live that long in Pakistan. So this is my country. And when I see other people coming here and attacking my country for what I believed in, I came here. This is what Canada believed in. And if Canada wants to go back on into fucking dark ages, I'm gonna move. I really am gonna move from here, because that's what I think this liberal government is going towards. And I'm liberal. Like, fuck. I'm the most liberal person you're ever gonna see. I'm not for the left. I'm not for the right. I am not in the middle. I am myself. I don't represent anybody else. But when it comes to my future and my daughter's future, if I want my daughter's future to be in Canada, I am going to stand up for all this. Yes, okay? There's my flower. Okay, so let's moving on from that female genital mutilation story. And of course, that woman got sentenced to jail. She should rot in hell where she is. And somebody should chop her vagina out too. Probably is already, so can't even say that. Anyhow, so next story was, oh yeah, how can we forget poor Sonu Nigam? Poor Sonu Nigam, usko bhi kya pata tha? He didn't even know what he was gonna be like targeted for, something so dumb. So Sonu Nigam texted or tweeted about azan issue that is going on in India. So India, I guess they kind of want to ban all the loudspeakers. Anybody that lives in the West, you don't know this, but in Islamic countries, they blast, you know, when they're doing their prayers, they blast it on speakers. So it doesn't matter if you're sick or if your baby's sleeping or if anything. No, they're going to wake you up. They're going to disturb you, and you have to take it because that's how it is. So Sonu Nigam spoke up against it. And he didn't speak up against azan. He just kind of basically said that anything that is being done on loudspeakers, such as even weddings are held on the streets. And people are blasting music like till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. No, that's noise pollution. You're not allowed to do that. And that's all he said. And everybody went nuts. Oh, he's against Islam. You want to stop azan. You want everyone to stop praying. Why do you people blow shit out of proportion? I was just like, what, poor guy. I felt sorry for him. And then he shaved his head. What the fuck? Ah. So, common sense. Common sense. When was the microphone invented? When was loudspeaker invented? Do you guys even know the people that are freaking barking about it? You don't even know. 100 years ago, it wasn't even there. So people, when they're where the time this religion is coming from, did it say that you needed to speak up in the microphone or we're going to invent microphones and speakers? No, it did not, right? So you don't need to. You just want to do that. Honestly, if I was living here and somebody was like making noises, somebody comes and knocks at my door when my daughter is sleeping, I want to go shoot them. Do you understand? If somebody was like blasting their microphone and I just put my daughter to bed, I would go and hunt them down. So anyways, that is not the point. Why should he move? That's somebody saying that he has all the money, he can move and this and this. My point is not that. Of course, everyone can move. I can move. But I am just saying that common sense, if it was allowed, if it was like compulsory that you have to have that, we can understand why it was necessary back in the days when people didn't know the time. People didn't know what time it was to pray, what time azan was supposed to be coming on. When people did not know, that's when they used to call for prayers, okay? But in a civil society that we're living in right now, I don't want anybody to be blaring their loudspeakers at me here when I'm trying to either sleep. What about people that are sick? You want a sick person to move because you want to blast your loudspeakers, whether it is azan, whether it is something else. I don't care which religion it is for. I'm against for all of them. Do you understand? It's not just like azan. It's not compulsory. You don't have to have it. Do you understand? You can pray in your private little space. I don't. Anyhow, let's move on. That was another story about. Oh yeah, so now apparently there is a 51 crore bounty on his head because some mullah in India has stated that. I don't even understand why Indian government is not arresting these mullahs. They can go around giving bounty on people's heads and Indian government's not doing anything? Like, what the hell is this? You guys with them or you guys are not with them? Like, please explain this to us, because how are these people making open death threats? In Western society, when you make open death threats like that, you're mostly arrested. So I really don't understand what kind of democracy you guys are running up there. Don't fool the people, okay? If you're actually for it, then do it all the way. Don't do it half the way and then just stop. So anyhow, that was one of the stories about Sonu Nigam that I posted, and people were again like blah blah blah. Let's move on to we did discuss the UN. I think that's about it. I think there's a lot that happened. There's illegal immigration and refugees that are crossing border in Canada, and we're letting them. And we're like, yeah, come on in. We have other taxpayers that are going to pay for you. Don't worry. We have free healthcare. We'll give it to you. Oh, don't you worry. We'll give you monthly income, a brand new place, clothes, everything. Just come on in. Yeah, so, and people were caught human smuggling in Canada. There was people that got caught. They were charging like $5,000 a person to bring over the border. Whew. Yeah, that is Canada for you in 2017. If you asked me this when I moved here before, I would have never, ever, ever thought of this. But hey, we're going into the dark ages. You know, we're going backwards instead of moving forward. That's about it. I don't think there's anything else I want to share. Oh yeah, 420. Happy 420. It was amazing. Like, you know, it was amazing that I could see. I was driving by and I couldn't stop because it was miserable weather, but I got to see the stage and a lot of people were gathered up there to start smoking up the 420. And I really don't know where the whole legalization is going on in this country. I really don't know if they are working towards it. But to me, it seems like they want to legalize it at the same time they want to put more restrictions on people that smoke. For example, they came up with, oh, now they're going to arrest people and give them up to 10 years if they're found high while driving. So I really don't understand what that means, because a lot of people now in Canada smoke with a prescription. It's a medicine, you know. So, and for example, for weed, it doesn't get out of your system for at least 2 months. So how are you going to differentiate if this person just smoked and got on behind the wheel, or they smoked the day before or 2 days before? It's something that they're trying to just put their hands on, where they can make more money and more money and more money. And that's all there is to it. 420, okay, 420. In Urdu, it means 420. That's what it means. But in English, it means weed. 420 means it's a, I don't know why it's called 420. If there's any weed smokers here, please tell me why it's called 420. I don't know why it's called 420, but that is like the symbol of smoking weed. So everybody gets together in downtown Toronto, and they all smoke weed openly in front of cops, and nobody can do anything about it. Yeah. Somebody said, take a breath. I'm going to Tim Hortons. Oh, you know, I was holding all this in for the last 2 weeks. Do you understand? It's like, it's therapeutic for me when I come here and I blab it all out, and I have to give because people don't understand. When I'm typing, they don't get it exactly what I mean. So I have to come here and explain it to them that what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, it makes sense to them. So there's another girl that is actually, I bumped into her. I don't know how I got onto her profile. I got to watch her. She also does like live shows like me. And she has a huge following from Pakistan. And I think she also touched up on this topic of Mashal Khan and was also getting the same kind of abuse. And she also made a video, and I told her the same thing. I'm like, don't worry about them, because the thing is with South Asians, these are Pakistani and Indians, they're very hypocritical. Till they like everything that you're doing according to them, they're, oh yeah, we like you, we like you. As soon as there's something you say against them, then they'll be like, oh, you whore, you this. There's no middle ground. They're either here or they just boom. And that's what was going on with her too. The guy came up there and he's like, you're anti-Islam, you're anti this, you're anti that. And she's like, and she's somebody that lives in New York. Like, she's an American. Come on. Is that the impression you want to give to an American, that you are so intolerant? I let it out. I know. So all this shit has been going on in the world. Tell me how you are. My life has been busy as crazy busy. Actually, today, after a long time, I woke up and I was like, I woke up so early. I was up at 7:30. Everything went smoothly. Things have calmed down in my life as well. They were kind of hectic. Last week was Anya's birthday, and then, tax season, all this bullshit, to-do list. So, wow, there's 400 people. I didn't even notice. I'm not even in a hot tub today. What happened to all those people that were like, oh, you have to be in the hot tub, take off your clothes, to get people. Okay. Sunny Raj, what did you read? I posted about Mashal. Yes, I read most of your comments from there. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think anyone should speak up about that. That is for humanity. I believe that anybody that is going to stand up to you and say, oh, Mashal Khan, but, even if they just said that, but, they deserve a kick in their fucking ass. Because there's no buts. There's no buts. You can kill somebody with just shooting them with one bullet. You understand? You can kill somebody, just go and fucking just hack their head off. Don't kill someone with that kind of torture. Did you see what they did to him? Who wants to die that way? Anybody? Any takers? No. You want to rip his clothes apart, shoot him, beat him, open his skull up, and you're still not done. You are on the way to burn his body. I don't know what even like the pedophiles, even the most gruesome, that should be, sorry guys, I was interrupted. That should be treated like that, or should be punished like that. Shoot them. That's fine. Kill them. Just end the misery. Don't like go on and on and on about that. Okay, say Joffrey, you're back here with your. I blocked you. I blocked you already. You're so pathetic. You're back here again for trolling. By the way, all these trolls, like, woo, this flower. There we go. So trolls, how much do you guys get paid for trolling? Like, honestly, how much are you guys paid by those Islamic terrorist organizations to come up here and troll on my profile? Huh? How much are you guys paid? A lot of money, right? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Is this humanity? There's a lot of examples of non-humanity. I understand there's a lot of things that are happening. Please don't take away from Michelle Khan's story to somebody else. Do not do that. Do not, my direction where I'm going, don't divert it. Okay? India में भी होते हैं, we know India में भी होते हैं, लड़कियों को वहाँ भी जलाया जाता है. Acid victims are found in India. Acid victims are found in Malaysia. They're found in freaking Pakistan. There's all kinds of issues happening on women all around the world. I understand that. And women and men. I totally understand it. But don't make this into that issue. Right now, we're not talking about that. We're talking about that one issue that the whole world saw and the reason behind it. It is not even just the fact how gruesome that murder was of his. It is the fact, what was the reason behind it? Because these 4,000, I can't even call them uneducated. They're university students. 4,000 university students thought this guy had committed blasphemy. Just thought. So they killed him. Wow. So that's what it is. Don't take my focus into somewhere else. When there is something else going on in the other world, I will focus on that too. Like I did. I focused on that guy that was getting beaten up by his auntie with a juti, and he deserved it. That's simple. He deserved it. You're gonna force a woman into having an abortion. You deserve a juti on your head. I will be there to put a juti on your head. Oh yeah, say Joffrey. Okay, you know what? You proved your point. If I am, then why are you sitting here? If I am anti-Pakistan, according to you, and I'm anti-Islam, according to you, why are you here with a fake profile? Why don't you post me your pictures and send it to us so we can actually see who you are? Have you guys ever noticed all these people that will come and talk shit? They always have fake profiles. They will never, ever post their pictures or write information ever because they're fucking cowards. They're fucking scared. They can't talk. They don't have balls. Example, like this guy. Hi, Charlie Allen White. How are you? They don't have balls. They will never post their pictures. Psh. So you, Joffrey, I have more balls than you. Go fuck yourself. Oh, what really pisses me off is that some of these people that I usually get into some arguments with are in Canada. They live in Canada. They live locally. Good thing that I live far away from them, but they still live locally, and it's getting to a point where I was warned by a few people, oh, if you're going to speak about this, just be careful. In Canada, and I haven't even said nothing. Hi, Louis. How are you? Thanks, Louis. Louis is so great. He's always messaging me. He's always good. And no, say Joffrey, everything on my body is real. Yeah, somebody actually came, which I felt so good about, because somebody was like, oh, look at her fake body. The auntie is getting old. She has to get a fake body. And thank you that I look that good. I haven't spent any money on my body to make it fake. Everything is very real. Very much. But thanks. I've fake, which is perfect. Fooled you. Guys, this is what I was talking about the whole week that has been taking up, and the big news is France is having their election. I'm keeping up with the world news. So, who's your favorite candidate? Who do you think should win? And this is a very big, it's gonna affect the world in a different way. Like, not only just Europe, like, you know, the whole world has his eyes set on France right now to see what's gonna happen. Because I don't know. I have my support for one person. I'm not gonna say anything yet because then everybody's gonna come with a hammer on me. I will say soon. Let's see who wins it, and I wish all of them the best. And just a message: just keep in mind that wherever you're from, Germany, France, Canada, US, wherever, anywhere in Europe, just remember that you want to keep your culture alive. Do you understand? Do not get bullied by others and keep your culture alive. And if you want to save the world, speak up. Speak up. Don't get bullied. Thank you so much, guys. In France, if you guys haven't heard, for the presidential elections, was it 2 days ago? Was it Thursday? There was another attack in France, in Paris, where a cop was shot dead. So, which came 2 days before the whole thing was gonna happen. Yeah, Pablo, I know you guys chose Trump. And it's so funny whenever I say that, you know what, I am in support of Trump, a couple of things that he has said, and a lot of females don't like it, a lot of people don't like it, and I'm like, you know, a lot of people don't like me anyways. So what? I have a few more enemies? Oh, big deal. Make a list. The list is getting longer and longer and longer. But in this, I grew up in Pakistan. A little, I was very shy. I was world in a different way, you know. For me, by my family or people to all the cultures. So it opened up my mind. That years of me meeting different people, traveling, that's what you have to do. If you're going to come in this and you're going to live in Mississauga, no wonder there's people that have lived here for 10 years. They don't have to speak English. 30 years ago, you needed to speak English to come to this country. Now, you don't need to speak English to come to this country, which is great because boggles my mind. Anyway, there's a lot of people here that are calling me on. तो बेड का टाइम होगा तो आप लोग सब बेड में चले जाओ ना. आप आंटीज के पीछे क्यों लगे हुए हो? It's not like you guys have any chance with me anyways. I don't like little boys. I don't like little boys. All right, what time is it? How long has this video been? Anybody keeping track of time? 10 more minutes and then Pablo, you know what? I have to give it to him. Pablo always comes for my rescue, and he always comes and helps me out with these idiots that. Thank you, Satish. Thank you so much. It is a fight we all have to fight. It's not only alone my fight. It's just that I'll give you an example. I have been, you know, in and out of the media, and Pakistani people have known of me for almost 10 years now. 2007 is when I did the Miss Pakistan pageant. Understand? And Pakistanis, oh my God, they loved me so much. They brought me onto Nadia Khan's show and insulted me and told the world that I was arrested and my name was Do Numbri, meaning not a good woman, basically. Pakistan gave me 10 years ago. Do you know who was giving me good promotion? And they made it into something entertaining and something positive. You people, on the other hand, Miss Nadia Khan started calling me names at that time that were with me, that know whatever you want to. You're representing Pakistan in a good, positive way. Whoa, whoop-de-doo. Anyhow, then things went on, and I've never actually, gone on talking disrespect anybody's religion or anybody's culture, because I never really needed to a point that people till now believe that I myself am a Muslim. I am not a Muslim, first of all. I'm not a Muslim. I don't need to tell you what religion I am. I'm not a Muslim. But for you to still keep thinking about it. I've never disrespected you or your culture. That's why you couldn't find out till 10 years. You're still thinking I'm Muslim. And then you come and tell me, oh, you're anti-Muslim or anti-this. Like, what the? People do not have common sense. And I find I can't even say that in South Asian countries because we don't have education, they don't have common sense. No. There's educated people. Okay? I don't even know what kind of educations they're getting into. Whether it is anywhere. Our university group that is nothing more than a thug group that go and stand up for shit that they don't know shit about. So they're stopping other professors' speeches, lessons, and kids that are actually going to universities to study and better their future. You are interrupting in their studies. Do you understand that? You're actually interrupting, and their parents are actually. Meanwhile, you're coming there and interrupting, being anti-fascist, and they're being racist. So anyway, this is how even here in Canada what is happening. I will continue my reporting next week. I'm gonna keep continuing to piss off some more people. Okay, guys? But anyways, if you guys have any questions with the 452 people watching, I didn't even see. That was like so video. Thank you, guys. Thank you. The more you comment, the better it is for me. Anyhow, guys, I'm gonna go because Zenius. So I love today watching me, and please share this because there was a lot of things that I discussed in this video. How a lot of people don't speak up about it, because I understand, because you're going to get bullied by these bullies. People like, the ones that don't have picture, the ones that come covered with their face because they have something to hide, because they're cowards. Those are the people, the trolls. These two, I would definitely go and track their IP addresses, because these two, I can guarantee you, are linked with some kind of jihadi terrorist groups. What was his name? One is Saeed Joffrey, and there's another guy. So I know there's like 512 people. So there's these two people commenting. You guys should really go look into their thing and report them. Report them to the cybercrime unit. Okay? Yeah, because I have people like that blocked. That's why. So share this video, share, and I don't know why. I'm just like looking at the comments. You always, oh, report me, baby. Please report me. Oh, of course. What else can you do? Do you have anything else? No, you don't have a life. Like, you know what? Oh, man. Invite your people to come and join my page. If you are just coming here for the first time, join this page because I'm gonna come up here and speak the truth next time and always. And people, if you have a problem. And besides from that, everything everyone else has said, thank you so much for supporting me. It keeps me going. Believe me, it keeps me going. And it's been 10 years that I know some of you guys have followed me, and I'm amazed. I am really amazed. Like, I have such great fans and followers that they do follow me and they understand me. That's the whole thing. Sometimes people don't understand yourself. That's why I came today, to clear myself on a lot of different things, you know. And yeah, so let's get a little personal, okay? Because I know there's like 600 people, so I don't want to break hearts of 600 people and leave them alone. Let's get a little personal. So I have been wanting to start. I haven't dated anyone, and uh, men are just like, they just kind of turn me off like this. Like, a guy can say one sentence and I'll be just like, I don't like him. I don't know. Maybe I've just become so picky, or what is it? I don't understand it myself. Um, but I don't even know. Take my name. Just coming up here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Satish. Thank you so much. I know, Ariane. I know. See, I know a lot of people have been following me for a long time. So yeah, so I'm trying to I actually try to do the online thing, and I'm making a video about it because I I found it so funny when I went onto a dating app and I was like looking at all the profiles and I'm like, man, these guys can use some help. They can really use some help, because like, profiles, what you people put on your profiles will never get you girls. Never. So I think that will be a little I think what would you call it? Tutorial I'm gonna prepare for people, that when guys make dating profiles, what you should add, what you should not add, and how, you know, how it basically how it can improve your chances of getting better dates, and you know, in a way like that. But I know, I think the internet kind of clipped up there for a second. Something had happened. Thank you guys. Thank you, Shubham Rai. I think I did say your name before. Hi Imran. Hi Aziz. Hi. So I am gonna come up with that video once I get a little time. It gets a little hard to come online and then make videos and all that stuff. Hi Brian. How are you? But everybody's joining, so I'm not gonna pay any attention to all these trolls that are up here, because that's all they want. They want a little. I want attention. And then they tell me I want attention. Do you know how I can get attention? I know exactly. Oh, yes, one more thing about over again, and they're like, you have to come out. I have a perfect plan for you. They have a perfect idea for me to get so famous on the internet and get so many views. Do you not think that if I wanted to come out in a bikini, I could have done that? I can do whatever I want. If I wanted to, I can come topless tomorrow if I wanted to, and Facebook wouldn't block me. But I wouldn't do that. Anyways, I choose not to come out in a bikini because that's my do things because it's my choice. I do most of the things because I want to do. Okay? But if my fans like something that I do, they want me to see it again, then I will do it. Do you understand? So I come and try to tell me, oh, I can do it better. And they're kids. They're little kids. You know, like I said, yeah, I am your auntie. When you're talking to me, you're 18 years old. I am your auntie. Okay? I have more experience than you. So don't tell me that, oh, if you come out in a bikini, it would be better. So you, Joffrey, go fuck. Go to fucking first go and talk about Nawaz Sharif and his Panama paper and all the corruption. Yeah, why do you want me to talk more shit about Pakistan? Do you really want me to make this? I'm not discussing Pakistan with you here. This is me and my fans having fun. If you want to discuss Pakistan, go somewhere else, or I will fucking. I've already done that, but you're such a desperate fuck that keeps coming back here. Man, you're such a fucking little fly. Bzz, 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 bzz. Don't. Man, oh man. Guy comes up here with freaking fake profile and if that's the case, if you have real pictures, and I'm gonna post those pictures everywhere so everyone knows, even people in your neighborhood, who you are. Hi, Brinda Sharma. Hi, Ahmed. Hi, everyone. Hi. I do have to go, though, because you guys are cutting into my nap time. See? Xenia went to bed at 12. Okay? No, not 12. 1 o'clock. Almost 1. So, I've been on for 1 hour, and she's going to be up in, like, another hour. So, this is, like, my... We did the political talking and all that. That was done before. Do share this video. God, there's like 1,000 people. Okay, since we're gonna hit 1,000 people, I'm gonna go outside because I need to get some fresh air. It's too hot in here. And it is really nice outside. You guys want to see my doggy? My doggy. It's beautiful outside. Let's go. What was that? Oh, wow. Is that you, Xenia? Xenia. You gonna come down? You gonna come down? No more nap for me. I don't get to. Come, my baby. Okay, say Joffrey, please do that. Please go screenshots. Post it all over so I can be famous, okay? Go do something at least instead of sitting here. Bye, Nitin. Bye. Hit 1,000. If we hit 1,000 people, oh my God. Stop throwing stuff down here. Let's go. It's all because of you people that I didn't get to sleep. Silly monkey. Why are you being silly monkey? Look, you got flour on your head. You got flour on your head. Take this out. You got flour. She is so pretty. She's my baby, of course. She's gonna be beautiful. She is beautiful. Right? Look, mommy has a. Do you want the flower?
No.
Oh, you have a flower now. No, mommy.
I have one there.
You have one? Okay. How about this one?
My hair tie too.
What happened?
Hair tie.
Your hair tie? Where is it? Oh! Ooh, Xenia. on your kicks, man. All the time. Thank you, guys. Oh. Starts. That's it. That's it for me. Flower mat. Monkey. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back next Sunday, and we will see you next Sunday. Till then, keep with everybody, and make sure everybody hears what I have to say.